look at that beautiful masterpiece. What up, Brez? That was me. All right, so here it is. It weighs 15 pounds. It's pretty freaking heavy. I had 2 of them on my truck. This came off the back on one of my old trucks that I crashed. So it's very dear to my heart. We gotta fix this little spot right there. That's where it used to hang from the truck, and so we're gonna have to file it down and weld it and then try to polish it to make it blend with the rest of it. It won't work, but I'm gonna try anyway. I don't know where I'm gonna mount it. It's so freaking heavy. I have that and then the little bendy tube to try to figure it out. We're really gonna wing it, boys. I don't know. It's a 2-inch pipe down there, so I could connect it like that. We could just have this look. What do you think? It's not going to get in the way, is it? It sounds wicked. It's got so much room and distance to echo around. It kind of sounds just the same as straight pipe like it normally does, but I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you hear it echoes so much more. It bounces around coming out so much more, so it makes so much more of a lot of annoying sound, but a deep tone at the same time. It's weird. I don't know if it'll pick it up. Well, time to start grinding. All right, so looking a little cleaner now. Just gonna keep on cleaning it and grind off some of these ends. Just a couple of these ends, and this pipe is obviously a little bit screwed up, so we'll probably end up trying to cut it nice and smooth so it has a clean circle, so it'll be easier to connect and weld and stuff. All right, so it has a little lines across that so air could get out, and we don't want any air getting out of this thing, so we're gonna fix that. Oh my. If you don't zoom out all the way, you piece of... All right, Braze, we got it patched up pretty good. It's really hard. Like normal, my exhausts are like right here in my hand. This thing is so freaking heavy and big. I have to set it down. I keep walking around trying to find a place to set it down. Anyway, it looks pretty crummy because of the obvious fade where I buzzed it with that and the grinder thing over there. But yeah. Now I need to figure out what to do. I'm probably going to get something. I don't know if it's going to be a piece of metal to cover that or magnet or something, but it's going to say I identify as a diesel. And, you understand. You get the joke. So my idea was to put something through and then through the stack itself to hold it. But the problem with this is that here and here is not out of the way enough. So whenever I put weight on the bike, that's going to bottom out on the tire. Basically, every time I clutch up, it's going to go ring. So we're probably going to end up putting a big bolt and nut on this and then drilling through that, and then it'll just bolt right there. I mean, gosh, now that I think about it though, it's got to make it extremely unstable and top heavy. This is going to be a while of me trying to figure this out, so I better just turn this off. Okay, so in my big brain, I figured it out. I'm basically going to have to tear into the 636 and then find some holes and bolts to basically run me a metal bracket underneath the plastics and come out and wrap it or run through it and bolt here. And then I'm going to weld something here to go to here and then bolt there, so it holds it down there and then holds it there. And I'm just going to leave it sitting on the foot peg, so it might make some noises, but yeah, we got to do it. All right, so with some investigating, I discovered I think I can drill a hole through this piece, this big long silver piece here. And then we just gotta get this so we can put something out. Something, what size is that? I don't know what size millimeter that is. It'd be useful if someone knew what size it was so I could take it off. Yeah, that'll work. We just gotta... Perfect. We just need that right there. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll just shorten this piece up to go over this. Probably about where my thumb is, about like that. And then with that piece there, we'll put this one on it. Set it like so. So it'll be like that. And then we'll bend it, heat it, and bend it where we need it to go. Make it sit flat. So it'll come up behind the stack flush. And either pop a hole and put a bolt in, or just bzzz. All right, boys. We're getting there. I screwed up that one. But that's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And now this is in the way. I don't like it. Yeah, I can't do this one-handed. Yeah. Sick. So, now we're just gonna weld this on here somehow. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the corner like that, and then straighten it out, and then bend it. I think I'll probably will do that. Or I could just do it flat, but then I'd have to twist this a long ways this way. I don't have to twist it a little bit. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. By the way, bros, you're really hurting my feelings. Somebody said in the comments that I need to go get to learn how to weld, that I don't know how to weld. And I'm like, I do. I don't have to weld good on those crappy exhausts. Okay, so the only way I can think to do this is that I'm going to have to bring the torch over here, which I think it's long enough it'll reach. And then we're going to have to torch it on the bike. Hopefully not burn anything. I might move my seat because I don't want to damage that. This will be fine. Torch it, get it red hot, and then set the exhaust up here, and then push the exhaust where I want it. So I'll just sit up here and push it so it'll bend this where it needs to be. And then whenever it bends it where it needs to be sitting straight up, then I'll grab it with the vice grips, and I'll twist it flat so that it sits where we want it to sit. That's it. Then we literally just drill a hole through and through, bolt. And then once that's done, we'll weld a piece of metal on the bolt hole for this, bolt, then she'll be on there. And then maybe I can put my plastics back on. You know, I'll just, some glue, it'll be fine. Ooh, gotta do this quick. Working up. Dang, that's pretty much it. I think it's close enough, boys. Now this is done. We just need to drill a big hole through there. Big hole through there. And I think it's big enough that I can like run my hand down to put the nut and washer. Yeah. This is crazy. Time for the big hole. When you're using a big drill bit and it gets hung and almost breaks your hands, that just happened. Look at that. It notched in and just yeeted out of my hands. Oh, it hurt. But I'm good, I think. This is definitely like the most difficult thing I've ever had to film, because I gotta like put this where I want it, and if I want y'all to catch anything, I gotta hold y'all in it, and money. All I gotta say is future me better get a drill press, because this is ridiculous. I couldn't reach it. Maybe I can now. Oh, that's not bad. And that's just the one. So then you count the second one, put it at the bottom, and then the exhaust itself hooking up. It's still totally sketch, but it might work. All right, so I took some thread oil, just basically bolted it there and torched it and bent it over to where it's almost pretty much touching. So now I'll simply, that's hot. I'll push and just weld it together. It's a pretty small brace, but it's sitting here. So like it's literally sitting on the peg. So it should be fine. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. This is the greatest thing I've ever made in my life. We're not even done yet. I think it's slanting in a little bit though. It's kind of hard to tell because the bike's slanted. Maybe if well, there's crap all over it. We'll find out. It's there. There's no moving it. Brass, I think it's going to be good. It has about 3 inches of play from the top, so doing about $1.50, probably increase it to maybe 2 inches of play. It's going to be okay. I just got to do a little something to these bolts, make sure they don't come out because they're pretty small. These are tiny little dudes. They're 10 millimeter heads, so I'll just put a big washer on them, you know, to try to even out as much play as possible, and a little Loctite on the other side. It's gonna be great. Brez, I am so excited. We're so close. Like, it's on. And then I just need to connect this part. This part I wasn't too worried about because I can just cut the pipes and weld them and do the thing, you know. I ain't too terribly worried about it. You can see it's almost a straight shot. So that's a miracle. Because I definitely didn't plan it. I just was going. Okay, so what I figured out was I basically just need to weld this on, right? Weld it on, slide it together. And then once that's like that, I'll take whatever I need and bend it the way I need to bend it, because it spins. And get it to where I need it, mark it all, cut it, and then just stick it up there. Once it's all perfect, weld it. And that's it. I don't know how this is going to stay. I mean, it's staying, but I'm going to be shook if it don't come undone. All right, Brett, so there it is. It sticks. So, you know, we're going to call it good. Now we just need to stick that there and figure out how to do this. I'm just going to bolt that up and then start moving this around until I get it to where I want it. All right, Bress, same plan. I'm just going to drag the beads down and hope it sticks. Hopefully it'll work. Then we'll have us our stack. That'll be it. That's just be cleaning it up and adding details. I kind of want to paint this all black, but I don't want to pulling it off the bike's going to be crazy. So I might spray paint it on there, cover something. I don't know. Not gonna lie, it definitely sucked trying to weld this one, and I didn't even get it all the way around. There's a spot in the back that I can't get. I keep getting my helmet in there, and then the automatic tinting don't work because it's crammed up, and whatever. All right, now we're gonna clean it up, and then I guess start it. I don't know. All right, we got her cleaned up, boys. I mean, she's ready to start up. So loud, boys. So nasty. It's really loud. Golly. Now we just gotta clean it up, make it look good. This one leaks, I feel air, but it's not too bad. Well, dang, Brez, this is it. I got her all spick and span looking minty, boy. I mean, she's ready. She's ready to roll coal. I can't wait to kill the streets with it. We're gonna be going for the scrape. It looks really bad when you look at it like this. I mean, it looks bad in general, but like, if you're over here looking at it, that don't look so bad. But when you're behind it, you can see how far off it is from the bike. It makes it look awkward when it's really far off the bike. But anyway, Brez, that's it. What up, Brez? Check it out. We got Riley here on the good old CBR Double R. We got Jared. They're gonna ride around with me so they can get some footy of this freaking thing. I gave it a test hit at the house, got 110, it stayed on, so hopefully it'll stick. We're about to find out, boys. Good grief, I can tell it's back there. It's like got a wind drag to it. It's holding me back some. It sounds wicked. It's wicked. He's like, what is that? I'm like, you know, really? I don't even know. Now, I'm not easily embarrassed, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of embarrassed having this thing on the bike because everybody is staring at me. I love it. I do love it. So basically I just gotta lean off to the side a little and I can wheelie with it. Every time I dip, it goes to the right. Or it tries to. For the win, boys! She's fast! Apparently I'm faster than those guys, suckers! Should've put the trucks back on.
It's so beautiful. Look at it.
I got a bike too, so you know when I see bikers stop, I gotta make sure they're all good.
Have you ever seen an exhaust like that?
Honestly, fucking no.
He didn't do anything wrong. I was going way too fast. Nice and quiet. Hey, this is the best hand warmer I've ever felt in my life. And look, a car with really big tires that are unnecessary. I have something really big that's unnecessary too, friend.